Hey, Ross, your favorite bicycle expert here from Middletown Cycling, and I wanted to go over something a little bit today. You're going to be surprised because I'm actually trying to sell you guys anything, so this will be a little bit different video than normal. But I wanted to talk about used bikes. We obviously sell some used bikes here, and I think that there's just like used cars, there's always a place for used bikes where you can really get some good bang for your buck. But with used bikes, there's also a variety of pitfalls you can fall into. Obviously, right now, I don't have a full bike in my hand. At one point, this was a full bike, and I want to tell you a bit of a story a new customer of mine just had in purchasing this bike. So right now, there's a website called Bicycle Blue Book where a lot of people will get their bike values. A lot of people don't necessarily know that Bicycle Blue Book is a bicycle buying company that's they sell about 1,000 bikes a month, and they sell the bikes for a heck of a lot more than they say they're worth, if anybody cares to know that. But I guess you got to buy stuff at a discount to get it. But so the guy paid a fair value Bicycle Blue Book price, and unfortunately, I didn't know what to look for in the used bike to really make sure he got a good deal. And in this particular case, the frame actually has a crack in it here. Now, paint damage on carbon is fine, but if the carbon's ever squishy, that is not fine. That means that the carbon is cracked all the way through. And frankly, this bike, we would not sell this bike at the store this way because it's just not safe. So, some other things to kind of be aware of. That's kind of a hidden spot, but you really want to look all over these bikes because any little carbon failure will be an issue. The other thing, this is before we'd even found this crack. The gentleman came in, he's about my height, I'm 5'6", and he had bought this from some guy who had owned this before that told him it was a 54 when it's really a 56. So it was way too big for him and it wouldn't work anyway. So this guy, he not only got a bike that was too big for him, but the frame was cracked. I'll tell you, when you're looking at carbon, any kind of Mars on the frame, this is carbon or aluminum, and like I said, this is not an actual frame crack, but when you see this kind of stuff, that would really lend us to believe that this bike was really ridden hard and not very well taken care of. This kind of thing happens when the bicycle is not adjusted properly. Trek was doing this where they actually pressed bottom brackets directly into carbon, which I think is, that's neither here nor there, but a lot of companies put a steel thing there because over time the tolerances can kind of wear. But don't be like this guy. Make sure you look very closely at the bikes. If you're not a bicycle expert, frankly, we're here to help. If we'll let you know if something's a good deal, if you can make your way in and show us. And if you have any questions, you can email us and kind of let us know what we think. We're happy to service any bike, whether you got it online or you got a used bike. But make sure if you are buying a used bike and you think you're getting a good deal, make sure it really is a good deal. And don't go spend a lot of money and have something like that happen to you. So check us out, Middletown Cycling. Phone number is 502-384-0770. Check us out, middletowncycling.com or on Facebook. I really appreciate it. Hope you found this helpful.